When you hear the words luxury sports utility vehicle, several things come to mind. You think of a high-grade car from a recognized brand. You also think of an advanced in-car technology, modern driving dynamics, comfort, a refined interior, and a head-turning fascia. So, while you expect to pay more due to all these provisions that come with the adjective luxurious, you surely wouldn't want to waste money on an SUV that you must take to the mechanic every few days. You wouldn't want an option that is too expensive to repair and maintain, or one that won't stop failing after a few drives. For that reason, reliability is essential when shopping for an SUV. You want an SUV with fewer recalls by the NHTSA for reliability or safety issues, and I'll help you do that. I'll share 8 popular luxury SUVs that are expensive to keep, break down so often, and are even too dangerous to drive as shared by the Consumer Reports. Moreover, we will also look at the average maintenance cost of the SUV over 10 years according to CarAge, a car insight website. Watch out for the luxurious car occupying position 1. You can't imagine how much it has been recalled in recent years. Let's get started. In number 8, BMW X6. CarAge says the average maintenance cost for a BMW X6 over 10 years is $18,148. That's a lot, given that it's $2,434 more than the industry average. Moreover, CarAge estimates that a BMW X6 has a 54.61% chance of needing a major repair during the 10 years of ownership, which will be expensive. The cost of repair and maintenance, however, increases with age. You can expect the annual costs to be below $1,800 between the first and 6th year of owning the BMW X6. However, you can expect to spend at least $2,460 more once you get to year 7. You must also worry about the number of NHTSA recalls for this luxury mid-size SUV, especially in recent years. For example, the Consumer Reports website indicates 9 recalls for the 2020 model and 7 recalls for the 2021 BMW X6, and the reasons are alarming. We're talking about visibility issues, poor rear-view camera image, brake failure, exterior lighting issues, detaching spoilers, and steering control difficulty, among many other issues. They all point to a less safe and less reliable SUV. In number 7. BMW X3. CarAge estimates that a BMW X3 will cost you at least $17,711 in repairs and maintenance over its first 10 years. That is $1,997 more than the industry average. CarAge also argues that the BMW X3 has a 54.61% chance of requiring a major repair, which makes it 15.05% worse than SUVs in the same segment. As expected, the more the SUV ages, the more the maintenance and repair costs. While you can expect to average under $1,700 annually until year 6, you'll most likely spend more from year 7. According to CarAge's estimation, you'll spend $2,416 to $3,361 between years 7 and 10, which is expensive, and that's not all. I also have to mention the NHTSA recalls. The Consumer Reports indicate 13 recalls for the 2020 BMW X3 and 6 recalls for the 2021 edition, to name a few, and the reasons include improperly welded seats, engine failure, reduced rear-view image, electrical short-circuiting, steering issues, airbag deployment failure, among others, which is proof of its unreliability. In number 6. BMW X7. You can expect a BMW X7 to cost about $18,550 in maintenance and repairs within the first 10 years of ownership. That's according to CarAge. Furthermore, the luxury large SUV has a 54.61% chance of wanting a major repair during the mentioned period, making it 15.05% worse than a typical SUV in the same segment. During the first 6 years of ownership, CarAge projects the SUV's annual repair costs to average under $1,800 annually. However, you can expect the annual maintenance costs to rise to about $2,500 to $3,440 from year 7 to year 10 as the car suffers more issues with age. Meanwhile, Consumer Reports does not rate this SUV highly, judging by the number of NHTSA recalls it has experienced in the recent years. For example, the 2020 BMW X7 has been recalled 10 times and the 2021 version 9 times for issues like poor visibility, reduced rear view image, brake failure, flashing exterior lights, engine stall, and steering difficulty. They are all concerning. Wait a minute, I know you're enjoying this video. What about you give me a thumbs up by liking it, then subscribe and hit that notification bell to get the latest epic videos. Let's continue. In number 5, BMW X5. The BMW X5 is another expensive car due to high repairs and maintenance costs. This luxury mid-size SUV, according to Carriage, will cost you roughly $18,389 in maintenance and repairs over a 10-year ownership period. In my view, that's a lot. In fact, enough to get a decent brand new SUV. Carriage argues that the SUV has a 54.61% chance of requiring a major repair during the period, making it 15.05% worse than other vehicles alike. Expect to pay cheaper for maintenance and repairs during the first 3 years of ownership, which should average under $1,000 per year. However, once it gets to year 7, you'll likely spend more than $2,484 annually. Overall, this SUV is not among the reliable choices depicted by the Consumer Reports. You have got to worry about the 9 NHTSA recalls in 2020 and 12 recalls in 2021, which point to issues like steering difficulty, electrical resistance, flashing exterior lights, battery short-circuiting, rapid tire pressure loss, among others. In number 4, Jeep Grand Cherokee. According to Carriage, the average cost of owning a Grand Cherokee over 5 years is about $50,190. That includes maintenance and repairs, auto loan interest, insurance premiums, fuel costs, and depreciation. The maintenance cost over the 5 years is estimated to be $2,798, which is 6% of the total cost, while the depreciation costs take the lion's share, 41%, which equals to $20,497. Given that a typical Grand Cherokee will sell at around $54,011, according to Carriage, you'll most likely get only the money you spend on the car over the first 5 years, but not what you bought it for. So, its fast depreciation is something to consider. Another thing you also have to consider is numerous recent NHTSA recalls in recent years, including 10 times in 2021, 11 times in 2022, and 4 times and counting in 2023. As reported by Consumer Reports, owners can't stop complaining about the poor rear view image, engine shutdown, steering difficulty, flashing exterior lights, and airbag deployment issues, among others. In number 3, Lincoln Aviator. You want an SUV with a sophisticated cabin and a luxurious feel. And that's what Lincoln Aviator appears from a distance. Everything looks pleasant until the car starts breaking down. According to Consumer Reports, the Lincoln Aviator 2020 has been recalled 16 times, the 2021 model 12 times, and the 2022 model 9 times. And even though we're still in 2023, the 2023 Lincoln Aviator has already been recalled by the NHTSA 5 times, pointing to many reliability issues. These are battery failure, rear view image loss, electrical wire short-circuiting, steering difficulty, powertrain failure, loss of engine power, fuel leak, and brake failure, among others. Regarding maintenance and repairs, Carriage estimates it to be around $12,111 during the first 10 years of ownership. Ideally, it is $3,603 more expensive to maintain than an average luxury SUV. And given that it has a 33.36% of needing a major repair, the cost of owning this luxury mid-size SUV is only likely to be higher. Number 2. Mercedes-Benz GLS. For example, the 2020 model was recalled 21 times, the 2021 model 10 times, and the 2022 edition 7 times, for issues like engine failure, failed airbag deployment, disposable e-call, inoperable rear-view camera, fuel leak, and improperly assembled sheets, among many others. Though the 2023 model hasn't had so many recalls, there is still the fear that it could happen at some point. In number 1. Mercedes-Benz GLE. The Mercedes-Benz GLE joins the Mercedes-Benz GLS in the luxury GLS, only that it belongs to the mid-size category. Like GLS, the GLE has been recalled a lot in recent years, which is astonishing. 34. That's the number of times the NHTSA recalled the 2020 model for things like engine stall, failed e-call system, poor review image, fuel leak, stability control difficulty, confusing exterior lights, and faulty airbag deployment, among many others. That's not all, this luxury mid-size SUV is too expensive to own, as evident in its high repair and maintenance costs. According to Courage, the average SUV maintenance and repair costs over 10 years are $14,738 US, $976 more than the industry average. The mid-size SUV also has a 42.69% chance of needing a major repair during this ownership period. Overall, you can expect the repair cost to be much lower during the first 4 years of ownership and gets much more expensive from the 5th year. Now, you know 8 of the most luxurious SUVs to buy based on reliability. Thus, the options are a huge gamble that may never pay off. And considering that most cost $50,000 to $100,000 US, the gamble is not worth it. Here is a video on the best 3-row 7-seater SUVs for families and are truly worth it. See you then.